Oop, my mic's muted. Hello out there, everybody. Thanks for coming and chilling with us. My name is Christopher. Coming to you live from my home, but thanks to the Wacom Experience Center. Yeah, so we are a little faction of Wacom in the Pearl District in Portland, Oregon. And yeah, we have a bunch of cool stuff usually, lots of events when we have events, but now that we're not doing events, we're connecting with the people out there via Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, those things, the social medias. And honestly, it's been a lot of fun. If you are following us on Instagram, go over there and check out our newest video. We are highlighting a really rad comic book artist named Mickey. And spent a lot of time putting that video together, so go give it some love. Yeah, Connected Ink stuff. Oh, cool. Okay, I'm excited to see more Connected Ink stuff and actually give some hard facts about what that's gonna look like this year. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting messages all over the place. So today what we're gonna do, thanks Nightbot for the hydration. What we're gonna do today, I'm gonna do a little just warm-up sketch, a little Halloween thing. I think I'm gonna try to draw a raven and a pumpkin. I did not cut my hair. I would never do such a thing. It's just it's pulled back. I have it. My head. I actually just wear these headphones just so my hair can stay up. But thank you for joining us. Yeah, so I'm gonna do just a quick little Halloween sketch just to get warmed up, and then I want to move over into some of my Cheese-tober stuff. The 31 day inking challenge. Try to give you guys a catch up of what that's been looking like, and try to do some coloring with that. So yeah. I'm just chatting. Answering text messages, being really not professional on the Twitches. Carter's definitely cut his hair a few times, and he's always looking fly, and I'm like, I could look fly if I cut my hair, and then I don't. I want a different transition though. I always change transitions from when I get to this screen, cause I just love my corgi transition. Todd, what's going on? What's good out there? Oh, I have my screen all messed up, so I can't see the chats. Hold on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Thank you. I love that transition too. It's I always start with the Wacom branded one, and then I change it. Yeah, so I want to draw some ravens. I feel like I've tried to draw ravens before, probably not on screen, but just in life, and they're weirdly hard to draw for me. I don't know why. And I want to have a very Halloween-y color palette. So I have some tea. It's kind of cold here today. I don't know what the deal is. Well, the deal is that it's fall, but I'm redeeming. Is tea okay? I'm afraid I'm gonna spill it, so it's way behind me. I went for the twofer. Megan, did you also redeem a hydration thing? I didn't know what you meant by our timing is on point. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So I'm just gonna start sketching. I have like so many fly out windows here. I'm gonna try to consolidate. So I'm trying to treat these as like a warm up and not spend too much time on them. Oh yeah, and I forgot. I'm going to be trying to do something different. Hazel, what's going on? Hi, Hazel. So I'm going to be trying to use the Express Key remote as much as possible on this stream. Um, when we do have like the Experience Center up and running, I get asked about the Express Key remote quite a bit, and I feel like I always give like really bad answers towards it, like, because I never use it. Oh, turning it on. See, I'm already struggling. I haven't even turned it on yet. Yeah, so I never use the express keys, and I'm always just like, just use your keyboard. But it's totally like a thing we make at Wacom, and maybe I'm just not good at using it. Does the express key remote time out? Yeah, they do. And I haven't used mine in months, so it's like always dead. See, this raven already looks ugly. Yeah, totally. The muscle memory for the keyboard is definitely there, but I find myself something with the keyboard that like I find annoying is that I'm constantly doing this on the keyboard and I lose track of like where my fingers are. Like the little nibs on the F and the J that are on like a lot of keyboards definitely help. But I feel like I would be faster if I actually did get used to this because all the buttons are like a thumb press away, and I'm not like relying on like all my fingers to. Oh man, see, I'm already. All right, here we go. Go back. So I think like in theory, I'm going to be faster if I do learn the express keys. I think ravens are very beautiful. I think that they're very cool looking birds. Way to carry over express key templates from other machines. I think that's also what stops me from using it is that keyboard shortcuts are universal, but if you I could carry my custom express key layout with me, it would be a game changer. I don't think so. Okay, so all right, never mind. All right, so you can save those in a preset, but then you have to load that preset onto a new computer. So yes, you can. Don't listen to me. listen to Wacom. But it's not like if you just take your express key remote with you, it's not going to just remember that. The computer remembers it. I told you I'm not an expert with the express key remote. That's why I'm using it. But my question to that Wacom Experience Center is why would you do that? Why do you need more than one express key remote? Do we need a whole stream for it? All right, this bird beak is. So something I want to talk with the engineers about with the express key remote is I want this dial to be more of a tangible ring. I don't like the touch ring. I want to actually be able to like click it. Because I think what I like about the brackets is that like it moves up incrementally, and with the touch ring, it doesn't. I feel like I lose some of that feeling. Yeah, I have seen that, and I did really like that design. It's like, because their idea was like you could stick it anywhere on the screen and you could like rotate it and stuff. But I do like the fact that like I can have this in my lap. I feel like just ergonomically it just works a bit better. Um, I like clicky tangible buttons, and I think that's why I want this ring to be more clicky. All right, there was a message that was held for reasons because it was. Oh my god. You said strip. We'll allow this one. Jeez. Thanks, Twitch, but we can handle it. Yeah, the touch ring is like something I can already tell like it's gonna take a while to get used to, and like maybe that's the word I want, that tactile touch ring. Like I want it to click like as it goes around. It doesn't have to be a click, but like something where it feels like it has a resistance almost. Yeah. And that's what I wanted to start using the express key for, was for the brush size, because I'm starting to do more actual like digital painting, and I'm constantly uh changing the brush size, and it just got so annoying because Like most of the things that I use are on the left side of the keyboard, but the brush size is on the right side of the keyboard. So I kept having to swap back and forth. I'm sure I could just like change that. So I don't know. It's like a matter of either changing the keyboard shortcuts or getting used to the express keys, which is probably the harder thing to do. All right, I'm going to move on. Good job, Birdo. You're done. That's Alt. Do I have one for Shift? Oh, I don't have Shift saved. You guys are typing so much in these paragraphs. We don't have current stuff for the express keys. The thing with like the express keys is like some people like love them and like some people are like, what's an express key? I don't know. I think it's kind of strange to say like people hate the express keys because like they either work for you or they don't. Because it takes time to really get used to them. So it's like, do you put the work in or not? But I think my theory is if you put the work in, it'll be great. Right. And so like I don't know, for like Todd, you do like storyboarding, so you need like the name of the game is speed. Uh so why would you try to like slow down your process? That's totally valid. What's up, Jess? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. So I need to like I've been thinking a lot about like the ergonomics of everything lately because I just got this new chair and I've noticed that I don't have like my setup perfect yet. I need to lower my desk, but like lowering my desk is like I have a crappy desk. Uh is a it's kind of a hassle, and so I just haven't done it yet. So I've been thinking about like other ways to kind of alleviate some of the stress on my shoulders and stuff, and I thought that this was actually could be a solution. Yeah, deadlines are real. That's where I'm like, maybe these streams. Speaking of streams, I have a question about that for you, Todd. Uh, are good practice. You guys could just see me struggle through this, and it can be fun. Yeah, see right here, I'm like having a hard time getting the brush exactly how I want it to be, and there we go. But Todd, I thought you were gonna start streaming. Is that a thing? Next week. The hype is real. I'm excited. I have kind of taken like a back seat on streaming, and one of my friends called me out yesterday, and I kind of ignored him. He's like, I thought you streamed, man. Um, but I've been working on like a few things that I just feel like it's weird having something that's like stream worthy. And like I feel like I'm just kind of like experimenting through stuff, and it's hard to like show that stuff publicly, but that's just something I need to get over. Do you even stream, bro? Todd, you're so great. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. And so do I. I just need to get over it. That's true. That's true. I think in my head I'm just like, is this gram worthy? Uh I'm like, this isn't gram worthy. I'm not gonna show this. I've been trying to be like more loose about social media though, especially with like Inktober, Cheesetober projects. Like so much of it is just like scribbles on paper, and like I never scan in my stuff, so I'm just like kind of have to like let that perfectionist in me kind of go, which is nice. The gram has ruined us. So just quick thing back on the and grandma. Grandma, thank you for the commentary. Back to the Express Key remote. Something that I have found is like super helpful so far is I use the tilde key a lot as an eraser. Like I've pretty much given up on using the eraser. Um, I when you press down the tilde key in Photoshop, it turns whatever brush you're using into an eraser, and so I just have the tilde key as a keyboard shortcut on here, and it like just goes from being a brush to being an eraser. And so I'm able to just make quick cuts into my drawings, which is really nice. Tilde me more. Okay. Krantz Pib, thanks for joining the stream. The tilde key is the one that's like right above the tab. It's like the little squiggle one. It's like my favorite key, mainly because it's the tilde, and it's got like the fancy E at the end, and it's also fun to say. Um, but yeah, it's kind of a game changer. It changes the blending mode of your brush from normal to clear. Actually, Carter was the one that showed me this, and then I discovered there was a keyboard shortcut for it, and I was like, oh my god, this is a game changer. So like the past few weeks, like that's what I've been all about. What should he be saying? He shouldn't be saying garbage. Krantz Pib and I have a date tomorrow morning to go see Mike Bennett's new work. If you don't know Mike Bennett, he is a artist in Portland, Oregon. He does like these huge cutouts of these wooden cutouts of characters that he designs, and he just went through like A to Z of just like spooky Halloween stuff. That's been really cool to watch. And the Crypto Zoo, yeah, that's what it's called. So the Crypto Zoo is finished, and I want to go check it out tomorrow morning. It's a nice social distance fun activity to do outside. Yeah. Megan, I don't know if you can drop Mike Bennett's Instagram or something into the chat. That would be sweet. I like giving that guy support. He's got like I don't know how many followers on TikTok, but he crushes it on TikTok. Sweet, thank you. Oh, Jess, yeah, that's a great idea. I'll definitely post some Instagram stories of my coffee date with Krantz Pib. Yeah, he was actually like one of the first people we did a creative process interview with. I think he was like the first or second. So it's been pretty cool to like watch his journey because he's definitely like blown up a lot since then. Like he was pretty big, but like he's gotten even bigger. Yeah, it was. Maritza, thanks for joining us. We're doing a bit of sketching, just like super loose warm up of some ravens. Yeah, it's hard to get the brush size, the perfect brush size with this Express Key remote. I like go past it and then I'm like, there. I'm gonna have to change the settings. Oh, right on. Happy birthday to Megan's sister. Oh, right on. Glad you learned something. What type of stuff do you do, Maritza? I'm gonna give up on this crow soon, or start it over. He looks so weird. I'm just going to put you over in the corner of shame, of failure, crow. Raven. Modeler animation. That's awesome. Don't forget to hydrate. I have been hydrating, although I'm gonna try some water. So do you work mostly in 3D then? What programs are you in? Are you like in ZBrush or doing stuff in Maya? Like the world of 3D is like kind of like it's not foreign to me. I think I've watched enough people to like know the lingo, but I definitely I can't hang most of the time. I like this little Maya and ZBrush mostly, but it takes a bit of practice to develop the skills understanding 2D concepts. Dang. I would think that there's some crossover. I mean, I've worked like I just feel like with every artistic application going from like 2D to 3D and going back and forth, you learn something about the other. So like learning doing things in 3D will end up making your 2D stronger, and working in 2D will end up making your 3D stronger, because I found that with like so many different like art applications, like learning photography definitely helped my illustration work, and maybe like even doing like I used to do pottery, and like understanding like three-dimensional form was like kind of like an eye opener for learning illustration as well. I like the shape that ravens have on their backs. It's kind of their wings and their shoulders kind of form this nice little heart. So cute. I like learning about ravens because like I feel like there's a lot to them, and I've been like when I was on TikTok, I had to delete TikTok. That's another conversation. But I was following this lady that was teaching ravens how to speak, and that's wild. Like they have such like a crazy vocal range, because like when I think about like hearing them in the wild and stuff like that, I just think about like that froggy croak noise that they make. I had to get off TikTok. It was like too much. I would like open TikTok, and then I'd be like bring my head up, and it'd be like 3 hours later, and I would just feel terrible. It's just like this constant stream of information, and I like started doing TikTok at the same time I was doing Twitch, and like Twitch is so funny because like it's such like a slow form. That's a this like slower form of media intake, that like having the two was just like it was like this weird. I was like in this weird vortex of time. That's just me thinking about it too hard. I was not a TikTok creator, just a TikTok viewer. Yeah, that predator. Yeah, you're right. That like clicky predator sound. I was not doing the dance moves. I have not hit save actually at all. Hit save. It's taking a second to want to save. There we go. Um Let's see here. Can I say hello? You got it, Mary. Posture check. Yeah, is William out there? Where is William? He's like our... Well, he's kind of like our smallest fan. No, Hazel's our smallest fan. So I have a couple nieces and nephews that watch the stream, and Hazel, I think, is by far the smallest. Although not for long, she's getting pretty big. Alright, let's see here. So what I think I'm going to do with this Express Key remote, I'm going to not use the dials anymore, and I'm just going to make these buttons, a couple of these buttons, just keyboard shortcut them to the brackets. Ooh, that one's undo. I didn't want to undo that. Oh, that's cute. I did not know that. All right. I think we're going to take this guy. I like this one. I'm not going to dignify that with an answer. One day you're going to turn to the dark side, the glove side. And I don't know. You're just going to be eating your words. I'm going to change up my brush. Layer name. Salah gets the Slayer. I do know that Sky Mallrats' birthday is just around the corner. I do know this. And I did say I know what I'm getting Carter for his birthday. That's what that is. I just added the name your own layer feature, and if you want it to be something else, let me know. But right now, that's your layer, and you get that one forever. I will never delete it. Carter, you're trolling hard right now. Yeah, once you get the glove, you're gonna realize how great it is. Then your artwork's gonna just be so much better. You're gonna realize how much like your sticky hands have been holding you back. I actually did want to become famous, so thank you for that. Smudge life. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, Megan. Yeah, so I linked my Amazon Prime account to Twitch recently, and it gives you like one free uh sub a month, and I was just like, why don't I just subscribe to Wacom? Because I'm sick of seeing ads. Yeah, that's true. I'll just like say that out loud in case someone's not reading the chat. So all of our subs are going to go to any money that we get from subs is going to go to nonprofit organizations, creative nonprofit organizations. I know that Megan has like a few outlined that we want to start supporting. So that should be cool. I'm excited if this, when, not if, when this channel gains more traction, if that can become like a regular thing, that would be awesome. Wow, thanks, Todd. We almost got like a little hype train going right now. With two tiers. I'm gonna subscribe too. Hold on. I'm gonna subscribe to myself. subscribe to myself. Subscribe. Cool. I probably could have used that on someone else, but it was like all in the moment. I got so excited. I'm gonna move Salah's layer. So yeah, now that I'm working through this, there's like so many little shortcuts here that I'm seeing I need to create. Turns out I use the selection tool quite a bit. Whoops. For moving things around. Maritza, I've actually been talking about that quite a bit. We started watching the intro to Secret of Nim the other day, and it's definitely one I'm going to watch before Halloween. Yeah, definitely want to get into that. Megan, you don't actually think I should do that. You just want to say the cheese wheel. And I can't tell if you're responding to yourself with the separate accounts still. Jeremy was a crow, but a fun bird for posing. See, I haven't seen it in so long. I'm like, I'm forgetting who the characters are. I'd be down for that, actually. Watch party. Dun dun dun. I've already spent too much time on these sketches. This brush is getting away from me. Yeah, Redwall was definitely like an inspiration. I also follow David Peterson on Twitch. He's pretty active on there, and he does the why am I blanking on the name? It's just like more mice, but they got like swords and stuff. Shoot, David Pearson. I know the artist, just not his work. There's a town in Washington called Wacom. That's awful. Veto the town. Thank you. Officially canceled. It'd be more satisfying with the sound effects, but yeah. Just gotta hit that veto button. Vetoed. You ever like say a word too much and then it sounds weird in your head? Veto is, especially vetoed, because I just think of like toads and toes. Yeah, there are so many Tobers. Just saying Tober is funny. When I go home to my family's, they're on the East Coast. They all call me Topher, and so that's just what makes me think of it. But yeah, there are so many Tobers out there. I'm pretty sure there's one other person doing cheese tober with me. And I think that they've done one post, so it's just like it's really just me, but I'm having fun with it. Topher Tober. Actually, you're the second person to suggest that, and I just Krantz Pib was the other one, and I couldn't do it. It's like not the kind of like self-reflection I want right now. Not in not in these times. Yeah, what I should have done. Yeah, there's so many. What I should have done is just like gone around to as many as I could find and collect one prompt from each of them that I liked. Okay, I think I'm done with this guy. I've been drawing for like almost an hour now, so I think I'm warmed up. Gotta catch them all, you know? Get all the Tobers out there. I quite like this guy, actually. Out of all the Ravens I drew. Yeah, so speaking of Cheese Tober, here is, whoa, it is very, I just took, this is a picture of, that I took on my phone of one of the days, and it looks like crap. So let's try to make this better. Which one do I want? I want levels. That's what I want. Jeez. Cool. All right. So what I want to do with some of these, so we're halfway through Cheese Tober, and I want to start thinking about coloring these. And I don't really know. I've been trying to like do some research. I have not hit save. So I'm gonna go back and save this one. Yeah, so I've been wanting to color these, and I've been trying to do research on what that would look like. Thanks, Jess. I like the armor too. I didn't want to get into like the fine detailing of writing out Coca-Cola, and I was thinking of like messing it up and like writing like Coca Schmola or something like that. But I thought I'd do that digitally. I have been hydrating. Thank you, Nightbot. So I'm probably gonna erase that little bit. Let me see here. There we go. That's what I want. All right. I have been really taking advantage of this tea and all this water and getting these hydrates. So I need a bio break really quick. I will be right back. So this is just real quick for my grandma. No, I have not gotten a haircut. I have been using conditioner though. It's so soft right now. I'm back. But I lost my glove. Oh, found it. That's how I get the shine, yeah. Conditioner, who knew? Alright, I feel like I can really focus now. I was having a really hard time focusing. Let's see here. What color should this guy be? Kind of like green. Hippy dippy. Where's the censorship on that one? Twitch. She said bum. It. I was wondering. I've seen the so the bot or the Twitch has like gotten a couple flags in this stream, and I was wondering what that last one was, and it was up my. That's hilarious. Cartoon Katie, what's good? Whenever I see those hands, those flaming hands in the chat, I just assume it's Jess. But it was not. It was the Wacoms. It's going well. We did like a little warm-up sketch. I call it a warm-up sketch, but I worked on it for like an hour. I did this guy. And now I'm coloring some Cheese Tober stuff. It's Cartoon Katie. I feel like I do think about like a not Nickelodeon, like a Cartoon Network ad when I see Cartoon Katie. Tune in next week for more shenanigans with Cartoon Katie. Is that a ravioli amulet? It does kind of look like a ravioli now. It was gonna be a bottle cap. Now that you say that, it looks like, yeah, it looks like a gyoza or something. Thank you for ruining this for me. Yeah, I see the ravioli too. It looks like a super plump ravioli. Like it's got some nice filling in there. It's just a snack for later. I'm listening to some like, I don't know how much you guys can actually hear the music, but like some royalty-free music. And it's always funny when like some royalty-free music comes on and I'm like, I actually kind of like this. Just like lo-fi hip-hop is like the soundtrack to my life. It's just the it's just the pace I want to live life. Just super slow. An ink blot test. Oh man. Oh man. Ink Blatober. You're stretching. You're stretching it. I was curious if anyone out there plays or has played Among Us. I feel like I've said this like a couple times to Carter and Megan. Uh, but I have not played yet, and I haven't like coordinated any time to play with anyone. Yeah. You played for the first time last week, so I want to start playing. I just made a Discord server for it. Yeah, we could do a Wacom Among Us. I think it would be pretty fun. I would be down to play with y'all. Whether or not we do it on stream, I think is one thing. It's not exactly creative content. You won your first imposter game, so yeah, I've been watching some people play. It's gotta be. It seems so nerve wracking to be the imposter. Well, congratulations, Jess, on your first win. It's a big deal. You can now put that on your resume. So when you're the imposter, it's like 2v8, assuming you have 10 people playing, and it's pretty hard to actually win as the imposter, I think. I haven't played it enough to actually give like good tips or watch enough. I haven't played at all. But I think being the imposter I think is more fun, but I think you win less. Took the screenshot. Yeah, well, I'd definitely be interested in playing some. I think I'm gonna stream on my channel. My channel is Here for Cheese. And I'd like to get some games in. It seems pretty fun, and what I like about it is like there's like 3 people working on this game. It's like it was like yeah, like 3 developers. There was like 1 artist and 2 developers on it or something like that. And so it's just like this crazy like little janky game that is just like a hit, and it seems super fun. And for someone who likes, I mean, I'm not like a board game enthusiast by any means, but like I do enjoy a good like game of Settlers of Catan or something like that, and just like sitting around a table playing games. I think that this is in a time where we can't really do that right now. This is like the next best thing. Getting hit up on Teams. I'm just like, who's messaging me on Teams? Hydrate. Thank you, Todd. It's funny that you say like it's caused mild controversy in your house because like I know it's just you and Steve. And so I hope that's not like too awkward. Rummy Cube. Yeah, I still haven't looked up what this game actually is. I know that you play it a lot. I was like trying to think about if like I could set up like a video thing of Settlers of Catan with like a friend or something like that. It would like take a lot of like coordinating, but I think it could be done. Or just like an over the top camera. Actually, it could definitely be done. This isn't even, it's like not even that hard now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, Carter, I'd be totally down to play Settlers. I almost think that we could do it over Twitch. I think that would be kind of fun. We could stream our Settlers game. Yeah, we do have all the equipment. Thanks, Wacom. It'll be a Wacom sponsored Settlers of Catan game. What color should his little hands be? Maybe blue. This rat has some like weird zombie vibes. I just added this blue and like weirdly got really into this. Which is great because I did not come in here with a plan. Okay, I can do some blood splatter on him. I'm into that. I like adding blood splatter like at the end. I'm gonna mute myself for a second. And back. Yeah, I like adding blood splatter like at the end with like it's fun going through like all the splatter brushes and like putting it as like an overlay layer. It's real satisfying. Thanks, Jess. I appreciate that. I want to do. I'm hoping to bust this out really quick because I want to do one more of these before the stream ends, and because I want to experiment a little bit with different coloring styles. This guy's like very. The colors are like very blended on this one, and I think I want to go more of like a graphic novel style with like a harder lined brush and maybe put some halftones in there. I'm like, now that uh I'm I'm like sad I missed Salah and Katie's stream last night. Katie or Megan, you've been hyping it up so much. You said you had a lot of fun on it. I went to bed by like 9:30 last night. It felt great. I've been staying up past midnight for like well over a week, and my body was just like, enough. Go to bed. Oh yeah, I forgot. Katie, you weren't feeling well. You said you had like a cold or something. Hope you're on the mend. Now that your blood is orange juice. I love orange juice. I went apple picking. This is not the same. I went apple picking this past weekend, and I picked up some apple cider. It's been great. What color should this bottle cap be? Yeah, just comparing apples and oranges over here. Yeah, I already told Carter and Megan this, but I'm definitely making an apple crisp this weekend. I'm excited. What is an apple crisp? Come on, you haven't been out of the States for that long. But yeah, apple picking was really fun. It was very soggy. We went on a rainy day, but my thought was just like, the more rain there is, the less people there are going to be, which was true. We had like a whole section of the orchard to ourselves, which was great. Um, but like an apple crisp is like, it's like, in my mind, it's more of like a rectangle or a square shape, and it's got like crumbly bits on top, and it's just like a baked apple goodness. It's a lot like a pie. It's like a pie without the crust. You've never heard of apple crisp? You should make an apple crisp, then get back to me. Yeah, I mean, it's just like holiday goodness. Yeah, definitely recommend apple crisp. 10 out of 10. All recipes is where it's at. That's not the color I wanted. So lately I've been really into, I feel like I've said this on stream before, but really into adding overlay layers as kind of like my last step. And just like adding blue. Adding blue to my shadows and like adding like an orange or a red or like a yellow to my highlights. I think it just like adds like another layer of complexity to the colors and like adds a little bit more depth. It kind of makes me feel like I had like the lighting and stuff like thought out. Yeah, so this is like, I don't know like how well you guys can see this, because it is like subtle, but like it's like really flat right here without the overlay layer, and then like just adding that blue and yellow, I feel like just really makes it pop. Oh, I'm out of tea. Probably for the best. Cool. Well, I got that one done. This is what I wanted to do this stream, and I spent about like 20-25 minutes doing this and about an hour drawing crows and ravens, so that's kind of where we're at. All right, this, should I do the frog or the chicken? One vote for Froggo. 2 votes for Froggo. 3 votes for Froggo. Hey, Killa Kush. Killa Kush just been creeping on here. He's been here since the beginning. I'm calling him out right now. Welcome to the stream. And thanks for joining. Oh, we just got... Killa Kush has spoken. Yes. We just got a vote for the chicken. All right, we're gonna go with frog. We gotta do this frog. I did want to. Yeah, I didn't know what you were saying there with the youpie. All right, yeah, let's go with this frog. I did like the frog because I wanted to do like a really nice red. Oh, and I forgot. I gotta do like all my layer adjustments on this guy. Carter, I don't know if you're still on here or not, but when I actually scan this in, I want you to walk me through your process of removing the line art from the background, because what you did seemed pretty legit, and I'm just taking photos on my phone right now, so like the quality isn't like super great, but I really liked your process from for having like really clean line art. All right, let's see here. Because, like, really my process is, like, I go up to the select and I go select the color range and I select the white. I'll select it in, like, a few places. And then once I have that selected, actually, I have like a couple steps to this process, and I think I'm doing it wrong. So I've selected all of the black right now, and I'm taking the darkest black I can and just coloring over it. Kind of makes my line art a little bit wonky, but it makes the selection a lot crisper. All right, who am I trying? I'll use Sketchbook Pro sometimes. I'm mainly Photoshop, and I'm going to try not Procreate. I'm going to try Clip Studio soon. I've been like putting off trying Clip Studio for a long time, and I'm gonna try to make my way over to using that. But I do like Sketchbook. There are some there are some things about it that are super helpful. And what I like about, I mean, not like the pro version, but like there is like a very accessible version of Sketchbook that I like telling people to go use, because some of the brushes on there are really nice. And if you are doing like a transition from traditional media to digital, I think it kind of bridges the gap really nicely. And it has like all of the Copic colors, which I really appreciate. It's time. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I still have to do my cheese tober for today. I actually didn't post yesterday. I've been really bad about like doing a drawing and not posting it. And I feel like just posting it is like half the battle for me. I've pretty much given up on like actually writing out what do you call it? What do you call it when you're like writing something up for a post? The writing part of a post? I've given up on trying to do that. Oh yeah, so Megan, maybe this is a good segue in Megan into Megan's gonna start streaming on this channel on a regular basis. And is that going to be, are you starting this Monday? It's called Copy. Anyways, I've given up on doing the copy. Thank you. $8. Are you you haven't asked me to moderate that yet, and I'm kind of like dreading that 8 o'clock start time. God. Dial M for mandalas. I'll tune in. Wait, but I think I missed. Are you starting this Monday? Right on. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I'm gonna wake up. It'll be a good way to. I've been wanting to wake up early and start reading more, and so maybe I can watch mandalas and read. My sister and I are in a book club together. Well, it's just the two of us, and I have not been doing the reading, so I need to change up my habits and get up early and read. Audiobook clubs, that'd be great. I wonder what the deal is of listening to audiobook on Twitch. Everyone tune in to the Friday stream and watch me draw and listen to an audiobook. Yeah, it would totally depend on the narrator. It really is. Reading out loud is like really hard. Some people are good at it, but like after like a paragraph, I'm like, that's enough for me. Yeah, Katie, I can sympathize there. I never liked the portion of like reading aloud. Though I did appreciate when other students and other people are like really good at it. Popcorn. I do love me some popcorn. Yeah, you gotta floss like immediately after eating popcorn or during. Flossing while eating. I loved popcorn balls for Halloween. We're talking about food again. I feel like one of my housemates is making food right now. I can smell it, and I'm slowly fading. But I want to get a little bit further in this. Thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, I like this little froggo. He's derping pretty hard, and I like his posture, even though you can't see like half of him. Oof. Yeah, I think I like this guy a little bit better than I like the rat skull guy. I feel like I'm ignoring the chat for a little while, and I apologize for that. It's definitely slowed down, but I was like, I wonder if it's slowed down because I stopped talking to everyone. I definitely just got into the zone coloring there. Cool. We're kind of all over the place on the stream today, but I had a good time. I'm gonna move over here. Yeah, so that might be wrapping it up for me. That was kind of all I had planned for today. I'm gonna switch back to my Wacom. Wacom transitioning. There we go. Get that good branding on there. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out today. And now that we're on this like bigger just looking at myself. Yeah, thanks for hanging out today, everyone. This was super fun. Always great to see these regulars come back to the stream. You guys definitely make it fun for me. But yeah, so next week on Monday we have 8 a.m. Pacific time. We're gonna have some mandala doodles with Megan, and then Wednesday I'm gonna be back. So I'm gonna have like kind of like an experimental Wednesday. I'm giving myself some homework over the weekend, and I'm going to go find some video footage, and I'm going to do some like Premiere, After Effects, maybe Photoshop, and just play around with some video, which I haven't. I've done a lot of video lately, but I haven't been like experimental with video, so I want to get a little bit weird. But yeah, hope everyone has a great weekend out there. Katie, make some apple crisp, and yeah, we definitely have some more stuff coming up on the docket, and I'm definitely not remembering everything, but yeah, hope it's great, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. And thank you, Megan, for moderating. And we're going to play some Among Us soon.